In League of Legends, almost equal clownery there's a guy called Zyrene who was an NALCS caster, right? And he literally just didn't turn up to like Worlds or something one day when admittedly they were doing it remote, so you had to get up at a different time. But here's the problem with the story, guys. You're all thinking that's reasonable. No, he was just like streaming all night the night before.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like, mate, it's like you've built a fucked up alibi that destroys you and proves you did the crime. Like what?
Mate, it's like, I've had people, right? This is no joke. When I was a manager, when I was a gaffer, people used to fucking come out with me after work, right? I'd have 2, 3, 4 pints, decompress, and I'd go, right, I'm going home then, lad. See you tomorrow, yeah. And I'd doing tequila shots at the bar, going, yeah, see you tomorrow, gaffer. See you tomorrow, gaffer. See you. And you're like, all right, he's on a mad thing. He's fucked, like. And then you get the phone call the next day, oh, yeah, I think I got food poisoning. Just, come on, you're pissing in my face.
I know, it's
pissing in my face. It's outrageous, the lies. I'm a food you're pissing in my face. Carv. Here we are. Hello, meine Liebe. It's me, your good friend from ESL, the Flying DJ. People often ask me, you have such an interesting name. Does it encapsulate the globe-trotting superstar lifestyle only a virtual monopoly can give you? Well, it's actually a bit of an inside joke. Flying was given to me by my colleagues, as it is short for fucking lying. But there is no swearing, of course, at ESL. The DJ part, well, everyone knows we are the masters of spin. Anyway, we hope you've been enjoying ESL's latest attempts to save North American CSGO by showing all of these wonderful EU games at 2 a.m. European time, so our American audience can enjoy some high-level competition. Anyways, must go. It's sausage night at the ESL canteen. And despite our partner teams and employees flexing on a lack of diversity for PGL, everyone knows ESL operates the best sausage fest in the business. Choose.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
Sammy D, as he's now known, is pressing the buttons. And we're going to be talking about the CSGO Major. But just before...
Why is it Sammy D, though? Why not Sammy B?
I mean, I haven't claimed that name, mate. I thought he did it because we did an interview with Henry G, so it makes it Henry G and Sammy D. But, I mean...
Yeah, but why D, though? Your name doesn't not a D as the surname.
Davis.
That's true, actually. For some reason, in my mind, I might have thought your surname is Bainlaw. So now you mentioned that sounds mental. That made perfect sense up until now.
Only worked together for like 5 years. Is your name Sam Bainlaw?
No, it turns out Bainlaw isn't a real name, Duncan.
That's why Sam wasn't getting into all those after parties. I was putting his name down, Mitch. There's no one on here called Davis. You don't know Bainlaw? Nah, it's not me.
Nah, not him.
Yeah, but I think the best one was ESL doing reruns during...
How pathetic are these cunts?
Reruns of classic games during the Major.
I know, as though their hope, right, is that some fan who knows enough about CS to want to watch the Major, but doesn't know that he's not on the Major channels. Like, oh, is he just a Major? All right, sound. And he's just watching a rerunner, like, I don't know, ESL 1 New York 2019. It's like, sound, this is good. Like, what? How many viewers are you even leeching there? You pathetic
that's the bad thing. It had like between 2,000 and 3,000 at all times. Who are those people? That's what I want to know. Who are you? Who the fuck are you? It's mad, isn't it?
Not least because I don't know if you're aware of this, guys. That VOD's on YouTube. You can just go watch it anytime you want. You don't have to watch it live. It's not live. The fucking rerun. It's all... Listen, at least in, like, other sports that you can't have access to the VOD library. They're all just on the internet for free. It's esports. Shout out to Yanko. It's not that often I get to enjoy someone else's joke on the desk, right? But Yanko did get me with a good one. Where I said Kyojin, probably the worst player to ever play at a Major. And then Yanko had that joke where he said, you take one picture with Zeus and it's all forgotten. It's like, that. By the way, that's straight fire. That is actually fire.
I do want to point out that the academy side for 00 Nation is literally called 00 Prospect.
I mean, the jokes write themselves. I know.
These fucking coked out dickheads coming up with this. Like, who the fuck are these guys? Like,
I mean, I would say, how am I supposed to tell the two teams apart? That's all. Obviously, I would say. of all the things that impressed me, right? He won a few clutches, I'll give you that. By the way, Mouse Snake had a great point. He effectively, in those clutches, this is how fucked Astralis is. In the clutches, it was almost like Lucky just told Zipnix, like, I'll bait you and then I'll get the kill. Like,
yeah.
Zipnix, motherfucker! Like, everything about this is so whack. Like, are we just going to find out Lucky just is the fucking seed of Nicola Nyholm? There's no other explanation at this point in time. It must just be that his ex-wife was like,
I
right?
like the way you framed it like seed as well. Like not love child, not seed, like some unholy element to it.
Scion of the Nyholm Empire, exactly. And he's just like, right, better start spending fucking time with the kids, and or she's gonna bloody take it all. And he's like, right, she's taking off the LEC spot.
I'll also just thank Apex for giving Anders his greatest tweet. I'm sure you saw
amazing.
it.
Yeah.
So if anyone hasn't seen the clip of Apex, there's a bit where it's clear that they're winning, and he does this, and Anders just took that clip and just said, like, my face when pleasuring 3 women at once, which goes, Anders couldn't pleasure one woman at once. But you know, seriously, it's also his most popular tweet, which is just, you know, his entire career sort of like he's having an existential crisis after that. Eminem's, there's a few others. Maybe George can stop writing about Valorant, you know.
Doing that thing he does, which I'm just going to call him out for it right now, where he just does that stupid influencer thing, like getting mad at everyone except people who play that challenge. Suck my actual nuts, you fucking idiot. You're not an 8-shot, you know. Also, you have like, he's also doing that thing as well, where he goes like, thanks for 20k. 20k, I'll piss on 20k. I'll go block 20k people after this episode right now just to show you it's nothing, you dickhead. 20k, you make me sick. Anyway, aside from that, he's a good journalist, yeah. I'm keeping it real on it. I'm just keeping it real.
Suck my actual nuts. Yeah, I'm keeping it real. I'm
trying to snap him out of it, aren't I? He's at the moment. He's going, yeah, hey, y'all, let's get that bread. Like, shut the fuck up. Well, wait a minute. There's another thing we must bring up on stream.
What?
Have you seen Hunden's Twitter?
Oh,
pull it up. Pull up the Twitter profile right now.
It's
mental. It's like, listen, because I know Hunden. He is not smart and he is not a naturally funny person. So this isn't a joke. For real, his actual profile has a bio that says something mental, like, you know, the comeback is better than the setback. Yeah. First of all, there is no comeback from cheating as egregiously and then being a cunt. There's no comeback. Secondly, for real, the actual profile picture is a picture of him where it actually says on the picture, fuck them kids. For real. They're not going to believe it until it comes up. They're going to think it's a parody or something. This is his real Twitter account. And by the way, he's posted a picture of himself like being a bartender or something. He really thinks he's going to like turn the corner and keep using this Twitter account. This guy is so off the reservation. It's mental. Like, I saw this and I thought it must be like a troll account. Like, it can't be real.
No. So I downloaded it. I can't find it now. But yeah, obviously bring it up, Sam, while we're talking.
Just brought it up now. Have a quick look.
But listen. I saw that, right? It was a picture of him. It was a picture of him behind a bar, like shaking up a cocktail with a fucking bow tie on.
Oh.
And he'd posted it on his Instagram, and someone had screenshot it. And it said, like, hashtag new beginnings. Like, mate, that would be I can't handle it. That would be like, so imagine if, like, I don't know, Bill fucking Belichick or something's like fucking new beginnings. What a twist. Like, this fucking mental. First sock. Is there anything to this, Lucky, as a rifler? Or is it just bullshit?
Fuck you, you even asked that question, you piece of shit. How dare you? How actually dare you take a nonsense imaginary talking point that was conjured up in an Astralis boardroom and bring it to this show in good faith as though it's a real crowd? What do you think it's real? Yeah, and I also think that Bobski is going to get the play because he's got a 10-man lineup, you daft cunt. Fuck you. Buy Astralis stock. Put all your money into Astralis stock. Literally, cash out grandma's fucking pension, get all your kids' fucking college fund, cash out all those shit coins you got, put all your money in Astralis stock, and I hope you're bankrupt tomorrow, you piece of shit. But no, actually, I just don't believe it. That's all. It's all right, First Sock. I just don't believe it's true. Let's think, what was The Last Dance? Well, it was basically a documentary about Michael Jordan's Bulls. And what happened, guys, was, this is the detail they always fucking miss. They didn't play 10 years and be shit and then just keep the team together. They just won the last 2 championships. They just said, shall we see if there's one more championship in the tank? These guys haven't won since 2016 for majors. 2017 for real tournaments. And also, here's the analogy. Imagine if they said, let's bring the team back for 1998, but minus Michael Jordan.
I know.
Not even Coldzera in the team. He was the best player in the world. The whole premise doesn't work. The whole premise is a failure.
I know.
It's like Stephen Hawking's Last Dance. I don't even know what that means. It's edgy, but I don't even know what it means. He wasn't even, I know exactly. It doesn't even mean anything. It sounded good in the moment, though. Whatever. It sounded funny. So, whatever. Whatever. You get the premise. You get the premise. Whatever.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't even really know what that means myself. I know.
Yeah, I know. It's all right. It's all right, mate. It's still not as good as when you fucking just randomly called Joe Biden a Viagra addict.
That was
so,
good.
you know, at the end of the day, your free association is so fucked up. I'll never understand it, mate. But anyway, so this was the report in draft5.gg that they've now confirmed that the Last Dance lineup will not include Coldzera. Coldzera himself said, "You're all out of your mind if you think I would go and do that." But anyway, so the lineup now is obviously Fallen. It's Fur. They brought in Bolts sort of as a replacement for Coldzera. FNX is back.
They're so shameless in this team, aren't they?
Oh,
you can just imagine that someone like Fallen probably just walk in the room and not even feel like it's awkward and just go, hey, how you doing, Bolt? Hey, what's up? Like, are you for real? I've been in the fucking desert for the last 3 years. You did that to me, motherfucker. They're so cooked, aren't they? They're so fucking stupid in the Brazilian team. It's mental.
And then Vinny is now the last name. If you remember, speculation that he was...
Stance, we got the worst player from Furia. Oh, sick. Yeah, give me a break.
Detlef Insomniac says, after the rip-roaring success of esports Monopoly, do you think ESL will expand their tabletop game lineup with such classics as Name Your Esports Event Scrabble or NACS Jenga? Not bad.
They could also maybe replicate that amazing game, like Who Are You, but just with their talent that they hire for events. Love you, Dinko.
I actually posted, I posted a link. I'm trying to fucking find it now because it would just prove this point. But basically, it was I don't know if one of the mods can grab it, maybe. But basically, it was a guy feeding an alligator, right? And he was smacking a slab of meat on the water. This thing is fucking huge. It is like a fucking dinosaur. Like, it's fucking mental. And so, listen, it was so quick out of the water, and he was running backwards. If he fell, he's dead. It's just gonna eat him, you know. So, like, it's no.
I've just thought one of the shittest jokes. I just say something like, just sprinkle some Kool-Aid into the water, you know. Give him Gatorades. I don't give a fuck. I just don't give a fuck. Just give him Gatorades. I don't know why. I don't know how my brain comes up with this stuff.
I don't.
I don't.